すがスーパーサイヤ人4だ。でね、終わった。
Alright, what is going on, guys? Saturn is Solo, bringing you guys Road to Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mastery. And in this series, we'll be mastering this character, going over matches, playing matches, doing tech and VOD reviews of other people's matches, and looking at Twitter clips, Discord clips, and trying to like execute them in training mode and in matches. And I want the final episode to be like a montage of all the best clips I can get. But this series is basically going to take you through like my entire process of learning a character. And I originally was going to do this series idea with UI Goku when that patch initially dropped, but I didn't like the timing of when that stuff came out because I was very committed to Zamasu and Battle Hour was coming up, and I knew I was going to have it to come back to my main team to practice for that tournament. So now that that's all concluded and out the way, and there's a new character that's honestly way more interesting to start the series off with compared to UI because he has way more to lab, I think now is the best time. And depending on how well this series does, I will bring it back for Tokon for sure, because that game is brand new and there'll be a lot to discover and learn, and a lot more interesting, I feel, for a game that's new compared to one that's been out for a decade. But this is just to really like get the format down and get used to recording for this type of series. But with that being said, let's get into a character overview and just basics of what I've labbed so far and why I decided to go with this team comp. Alright, so why did I decide to go with this team comp? For one, I already have mastered these characters, so that's one reason. Another reason is that this shell is just very reliable in terms of the assist. The full screen control with this beam, really good block stun. Just universally a great assist for any character. Any character would like this assist. And then Baby B, air tracking assist, really good for combos, especially the combos that I've been seeing with him. I think he can make really good use of it. And it also has really good block stun, 38 frames. That's enough to really get all of his 50-50s off that he would want to do. So, and he's a mix-up machine. He has a lot, from what I've labbed, he has a lot of mix-ups. Like anything that puts him airborne has no landing recovery pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much the basis of why I picked this shell. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special. It's pretty self-explanatory, but just in case for people that are just like following along the series but don't really play the game, that there's like your basic explanation of why I decided to go with this. Alright, now let's break down his normals, specials, supers, everything. So got 5L, forward advancing, 6 frames, -3, so you can backdash, it's safe. And then his backdash game is really good, but we'll get more into that in a little bit. So 2L pushes them back, really good. 8 frame startup, -2, so safe and fast enough for 50-50s, which he has a lot of. And see, with like this, it pushes them back, so you still got normals to threaten with at that range. And then like the further you're spaced out, the more like, because like a lot of his buttons have variable frame data, right? So when you're like spaced out and you're pressing like mediums from this far, you're like a lot safer. And the only thing they can press back with is a medium of their own, but mediums are slower than jabs, so no one's gonna really want to press back with the medium because they're just gonna get TOD'd by this character. And then 5M, basically like Vegito 5M, to be honest. Might even be better low-key. And -4, 8 frame startup. think it also has variable frame data. Yeah, +1. 2M, standard Goku 2M. Takes 2 of them to get to you. Variable frame data. Can make it more safer the more you space it out. Or yeah, +3. Which is insane. 5H. Really good if they get hit by the charged version. Because he has these loops off of this special. And it doesn't make him more plus if you charge it, but it's probably really good for frame trapping them, especially because he has moves that they would want to reflect, like 5S, which we'll get into that normal now. 5S, forward advancing, goes to key blast, and if they reflect, he's still in your face. And they could punish you with the jab, but the good thing about this is that it's a normal, so you can cancel. You can Gatling into something else to punish them. And he has so many ways to just get back in, honestly. Which is really good. And it's +5. So let me take them off reflect. And next normally I have is the third hit auto combo. It has anti-air property, so well they could probably go through this. Yeah. But it's still really good in scrambles. And then since it has no landing recovery, you get 50-50 off of it. So you see how when I landed it shows -1? It means it has no landing recovery, so I get stuff like this: air dash high or land low. Blatant 50-50s off of literally anything that puts him airborne, I'm noticing. 2H, pretty standard. You can also charge it as well. And then you'd probably want to cancel into flip to be safe. Or like try to like mix them up off of this. This has landing recovery though. This is like one of the only things that have landing recovery. Yeah, see, -7. And if you flip into beam, you're -1. When normally you'd be +6. But we'll get into the specials in a little bit. So 2S, pretty slow, but this is also another move, like if they get hit by it then they're exploding. And you could 2S or 2S and then like move forward with 3S, or just 3S, which is really good. Because if they get hit by this, they're exploding off those loops. And then it's a weak key blast, so they can super dash it. But luckily, since it's a normal, you could vanish, of course. But like I was saying, like his neutral is very committal. He doesn't have ways to really like slow down the pace from full screen. He wants to just go in and mix you. And then he also has 6H, which it has invincibility, frame 4, and if you charge it, you're +2, and it also, like, what's a multi-hitting move I could do? Like, it just has like infinite armor pretty much. So that's really good. But the main thing it loses to is lows. So you gotta watch out for that. And yeah, it causes a smash on charge hit. But regular hit, you still keep your smash. Yeah, 41 frames max charge. I think it's like 35 frames when it starts to become plus. Or no, 32. So that's really good. And then not charging is the same speed as 6M. So and it's overhead. Forgot to show that. So people are definitely gonna get hit by this a lot. And even you don't even have to charge it to get a conversion off of it. It's basically just a better 6M. Honestly, it might be a little more telegraphed, honestly, but I can still see people getting hit by it, especially with it being armored. Then for air normals, JL, pretty standard. I don't think it's that good for cross up, although you can use it. You'd still want a 7 dash. I think both of them you'd probably still want a 7 dash, JM and JL. But it's not like you can't cross up. It's still really good. Like, it's hitting behind them. And then the jab since it hits downwards, is good for sniping super dash. And then JH, pretty standard. The only like difference I can see with this JH is that since you can charge it, if you can find the right frame kill, then it's probably good for Oki. Because if they get hit on up tech, then they ground bounce, which gives you like an easy conversion into the loops. Or you probably want to go into 2S. Or I don't know how you would go into it from the Oki, but I'm pretty sure that there's a good route. But if not, you just go into just like a standard combo. I'm sure there's something people could finally, yeah. We're not gonna get into combos right now. And then I think, oh yeah, J2H. Nothing really special about this besides like it moves him forward and kind of stalls his momentum in the air. And it's like it helps you convert off of stuff like that. But if you land this, you really want to be going into the loops anyway, so yeah, you want to go into loops if you can. And then I think that's all his normals. Yeah, that's all his normals. So now let's get into specials. Starting off with 236L, fast dash, has no landing recovery, and then medium one, you could change the trajectory of it by like holding up or holding down. I think it even goes a little bit more further if you hold forward. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, if you hold forward, I think this has like 8-way movement, even though it's like very subtle. You have like full control over this, and it has no landing cover, which sets up mix up. So you could do stuff like, you probably wouldn't want to do that. You probably would want to keep it lower like that. But with heavy, you could set up 4 ways with this. Like the mix-up potential with this character is literally endless. Or you could even do like tricky stuff like this. Like everyone's getting cooked by that. No doubt. There's no doubt in my mind everyone's getting hit. First time they see that, they're getting smoked. You could just choose to not do anything and just nooch skip. And it tracks like anywhere too, the heavy version. So it's like his neutral is like very committal, I feel. Like it's really good, but it's gonna take a minute to get used to. Cause you don't have ways to just like slow the pace down like this. You have to commit and really go in, and then make sure you have the assist to cover you if you whiff. It has Rekka follow up, so first one is like the light basic block string ender that jails, and then you got the medium one that sets up another 50-50 with the air dash high or land low, and then you got the heavy one that causes smash, and you also can just go straight into the anti-air, which is 2L, and then you get a super dash follow up off of it too. And then he also has throw, which is like your main combo ender. The heavy one causes ground bounce, probably really good for assist extensions. Or I also seen people link off of it, like off of 2H. Like floating down to them. Yeah. So there's routes like that with it that I've seen that I got a lab. The grab doesn't hit crouchers, but I could see this still being like really good for like opening people up low-key, because people, when they like block this, they're gonna already want to stand up, I feel, or just like in neutral. Like people are gonna get hit by that a lot, I feel. And now I think that's all. Oh yeah, his dodge. So with dodge, this is really good for like baiting spark. Off his like level 3 Oki. So yeah, really good. Now for like using it in like neutral, I don't know if I would like want to use it like that. It seems like very specific use case. Like you got to know that they're gonna commit to something crazy like that to want to use it like that. Or like if you're like reacting, or if you're just trying to like get in with an assist, maybe you would want to use it. But it probably works better with if you have like a faster strike assist. Yeah, that's all the follow-ups from that move. And then flips, key blast invo throughout like the whole animation, even when his arms are out. Like even when he lands, like he's still key blast invo, which is crazy to me. And then you can cancel into like anything off of his flips too, which is really good. But you mainly want to be canceling into beam because it's plus and goes through a lot of stuff. This is probably going to be like the main thing you're going to be using in neutral, especially because like he doesn't have to deal with recovery really. And then heavy version, you can actually steer it like Trunks, and it does set up mix up, but I feel like using it for mix up is just overcomplicating his mix, because he has so many other easier ways to set up mix ups. But it exists, so like you can use it, but I feel like it's more of a mobility thing. Also key blast invul. Yeah, the main thing I'm seeing is like you want to cancel intervene. Okay, supers now. Air super. That tracks. Probably really good at like punishing stuff like this. And then also has this super, which also you can make it a level 2. And then I also was seeing that if you get it to like hit late, you can follow up off of it. I don't know if this would be like useful for anything, but that also just, it exists. He has it all. And then if you combo into it, you get a dynamic, which gives him Dragon Balls. And then I was also seeing on Twitter that if you have an assist that gives you a bar back, like Krillin Sensu Bean, then you can summon Shenron with it. But there's just like some very specific niche tech that you probably won't ever see, but it just exists. He has it all. And last thing, level 3. I think he's like plus 42. Yeah. And then it leads into level 5. Really good. For any character to have ways to dump meter like that. And then he's also mixing you off this too, like I was trying to explain earlier with 236M. You just probably do air dash high or land low. Gotta lab that out and get quicker with it so that it actually meaties them, but definitely very good. And then if they spark, like I said, you just dodge. Yeah, that's gonna conclude the overview of the character. So now let's get into some matches and see where I'm at. Goku Black Point. See if we can get something started against him for our first match. Let me try that backdash stuff. Plus on block. Loops. Oh, not good enough yet. Oh my god, that's so good. People are not ready for that. The pressure's too much. The pressure's too much. Let's try using flip. Almost link. Alright, let's try to go for level 3 LP. Hit the loops, hit the loops. Oh my god, he's so oppressive. Almost got the grab. I know that works. Let's see if I can hit this. Almost. I'm trying to hit that, but you have to delay the air series. That was a good first match. I just gotta tighten up them combos. And I got too overzealous with the flip. Loops. Oh, I should have used Black's DHC. Does more damage. I didn't even know this works off of that. Oh, that's really good. I just came up with that. Alright, let's try again. Oos. Ah, almost too much though. Level 3? Oh, I tried to, but I got DR. It's a good thing that he didn't do his correct string. Alright, okay, let's try to set up EX. Not enough blocks done. Okay, we're hitting combos now. We're hitting combos now. We'd love to see it. Alright. Oh, I should have did a double cross up. He definitely would have got smoked by that. This might not even kill. Okay, bad. I'm about to spark. Nope. Oh, he was not ready. Oh, I thought it was close enough. Mix. These combos are so sick. Koride, warida. Alright, we'll do one more. Okay, we're hitting combos now. Oh, I tried to do flip, but I didn't get it. Bro, once you can convert with this character, everything opens up. Oh, I already double jumped. Yeah, like, if I'm converting stuff like that, like, they're just exploding. Okay, what's the mix? What's the mix? I just want to reflect tag. I think I'm gonna do that. I knew he was gonna throw, but I thought maybe I can reflect the safe jump. Alright, flip. Oh my, it's so good. But I keep forgetting that I'm double jumping. Okay, loops. Loops again. Bro getting dribbled. Let's see if I can mix him. If he doesn't die from this. Oh, he's dead. Well, GG's. Alright, so y'all got like a sneak peek of what level I'm at with the character right now. Definitely still a lot to work on. Alright, that's going to conclude episode 1 of Road to Mastery with Daima's Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And if you guys want to follow the journey, I'm going to be streaming a lot more on Twitch. So if you just want the raw, uncut version of this series, go over there. And y'all be seeing me lab a lot and play tons of matches. So follow my Twitch. And I don't know when I'm going to be coming back with episode 2. I kind of want to wait until I make more progress with the character and when I find more tech to review and like recap what I learned. So whenever that happens, that's when I'll most likely work on episode 2. But with that being said, without struggle, there's no progression.